Sorry my ponies upset you. So I started a new job years ago and it was the very first day, and the conversation got onto horses. And this girl, she's like, oh yeah, I have a horse. And I said, yeah, I have some mini ponies. Back then I had 5. And I said, yeah, well, I have 5 mini ponies. And she turned around and she gave me this not very nice look, really. And she said, ugh, mini ponies, they're not real horses. What a waste. Why would you even bother? And you know what? I was really taken aback, and I was like, what? What do you mean? She's like, I ride dressage. That's real riding with real horses. And then she walked off. And I was just left feeling like, wow, okay. You know what? And maybe to some people, they think they are a waste or not real horses. But there is so much you can do with a mini pony. Other than just being cute, cheeky, and often quite naughty. There's so many pluses to a mini pony. Like, they don't eat as much. So I can feed 4 minis for the same that it would take to feed 1 full-size horse. Okay, someone my size can't ride a mini, clearly, but children can ride minis. My bigger one up the back there, whoa, watch it. I'm trying to film here. What are you doing? The bigger one up the back here, he's, between 10 and 11 hands. So a kid can quite easily ride him. What's going on, mate? Hey, is he being a bully to you? But obviously, little Teddy here. Sorry, Matt, I didn't mean to scare you. You're a bit jumpy today. I have to apologise. There was, this morning when I came out to feed, there was some kangaroos in here with them. And don't think they appreciated the kangaroos. And that's got nothing to do with them being mini ponies. Any horse would have freaked out at that. So they're a little bit jumpy, so just excuse that. But yeah, so Teddy here. Come on, mate. He's little, as you can see. Tiny Teddy. A little child could ride him quite easily. Where a bigger child could ride Alf over there because he's bigger. But there's so much more than just riding a horse. Like, we do carriage driving. Teddy and I do carriage driving. He absolutely loves carriage driving. He's a little pocket rocket. You can do Liberty. I've seen Liberty done with minis lots of times. Agility. They love agility. So mini ponies like having a purpose. They don't like just sitting in the paddock doing nothing. They don't like that. They're inquisitive little things. They're like dogs. They all have their own personality. All 3 of these are so radically different to each other. I can pretty well predict how someone's going to react. And they all will react differently to each other in different situations. So you can do in-hand showing. We did in-hand showing for years. Unfortunately, now my knees and hips, they don't like running around the arena. So I switched over to carriage driving. Carriage driving is insanely fun. Do you know, I had this friend for years, she was trying to get me into carriage driving, and I'm like, oh, that sounds boring, just plodding along, boring. Until I actually went to a carriage driving event And I was like, oh, hang on. You do this, 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 and this. You can do endurance riding. You do the show ring. You do driven dressage. You do cones events. You do the obstacles. They do pleasure driving. What are some of the other things you do? Oh, I know there's more, but I just can't think of it right now. There is so much you can do in carriage driving. Minis are great for carriage driving. I love it. Love it. They don't take up as much room. So, you know, in my float, I just have a normal 2-horse float, and I can have the pony and the carriage. You know, where other people have to buy big trucks because they've got their big horses on them. And they've, of course, got to have a big carriage to go with the big horse. What are some other things you mini ponies are great for? We said in-hand showing, carriage driving, liberty. What else is there? Agility. I said that. You can just take them for a walk like a dog. I do that a lot. They're great for therapy. So horse therapy with mini ponies, much better because they're not scary like a big horse. If you've got someone who's a little bit timid around big horses, start them off with a little pony. Little ponies aren't scary. You know, even before when you saw them having their bit of a little kerfuffle there over the hay, they're not scary. It's like, you know, he might have just knocked me a bit, well, he didn't, but he could have. I'm not going to get as injured. Whereas if that was a big horse, you know, I probably, you know, end up on the ground with my legs in the air, laugh at me. Yeah, that's funny. But you know what I'm saying? Like, they're just really great introduction to someone who might be new or might be a little bit timid or, you know, scared even. They're just great. They don't take up as much space. Like this yard that they're in, it is a big yard. And a big horse would be quite happy in this yard. They love it. You know, their stables are half the size of a big horse stable. So I can have 2 ponies in one stable with a divider down the middle, which is what I've done. The day yard I have, you know, day yard / vet yard I have, it's, you know, for them it's a perfect size, where a big horse would be... Hello, I'm filming. Piss off.
I'm about to have a shower and then...
What's the time?
12.
Thought we were going for afternoon tea.
I said we'd be down there after lunch.
All right, well, bugger off so I can finish.
Remember, we've got to go to Woolies.
Yeah, all right, bugger off so I can finish. There's always that one person in the background that has to be an idiot and interrupt your video. Even though you say, hey, I'm filming a video, don't come out and annoy me. What does he do? Yeah, he's got to come over and be an idiot just to interrupt the video. What do they say about him? Husbands, I'm talking about here. Anyway, so I think mini ponies are awesome, and I'm sorry that some people actually don't think that, and that some people think that they're a waste of space and a waste of time and not real horses. You can do pretty well much anything with a mini that you can do with a full-size horse. Yeah, so obviously you're going to have to, you know, adjust it slightly for their height, but you can do the same. And minis are probably more fun, you know, because while they're being silly and having a little bit of a hissy fit, you can have a laugh at them. Anyway, that's it, I think. We'll just wrap it up there. But yeah, so to all those people that think mini ponies aren't real horses, you know, you're missing out. You are seriously missing out on such great little personalities. Big personalities wrapped up in a little fluff ball. Thanks for sticking around. Hope you enjoy looking at the ponies. I could sit here and look at them all day. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed looking at the ponies. All right, catch you on the next one. Say bye.